So, um, we see my screen, right? Yesterday we inserted a table. We created a table called as policy renewals and inserted data to policy renewals. We have inserted 30 records, and we try to get each email ID and send an email, personalized email to all the email IDs. Okay, correct? That was a task we did yesterday. You agree with that? First, what we did, we have written script to send an email, like email ID, policy number being the inputs, and subject is to send the renewal, like pay the renewal, that is the subject. Body, dear so and so person, enter, two enters, this is enter and enter, pay the premium and renew your policy before the due date. Enter, enter. Thank you. So due date also, I said we can calculate. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So there is an option called as send DB mail, which is system built. We have to pass this and we have to send. And in my system, it is not working. I shown you also. It is says, see, it is printing the message correctly, but it's saying SQL server blocked the access to procedure for component this. So in my system, there is no access to this particular procedure. There is a reason. It is not sending. Okay. Clear on that? Hope it is clear.
Sorry, sir.
After that, yes, tell me.
What did you just say?
I said that this will send a personalized email, but there is a procedure within MSDB database. Under MSDB database, system itself giving us a procedure, system defined devices, MSDB database procedures. There is a procedure called as stored procedures, send a DB email. Okay,
Yeah.
but that that is not working in my system. It is restricted. If you see the error message, it says SQL Server has blocked the procedure. Has blocked the procedure. Okay, that's why it is not working. This component is turned off as part of security configuration for this server. So and so. So these are all can be fixed by DBA. We can also fix lot of R&D is required. Okay. So here you can see SP underscore send SP underscore send DB. Okay. There is already a procedure which sends the email. Just we need to pass the inputs. What is the SMTP protocol? What is the email ID? What is the subject? What is the body? If you give this, automatically will send an email. And this is one email, okay, for one person. But now what I am doing is I am writing a cursor and calling the stored procedure inside my cursor. Okay, where is that cursor here? Inside my cursor, I am fetching the first record and sending an email, and I'm fetching the next record and sending an email till, and I'm keeping in the loop. So this cursor keeps executing for all the 30 records and try to send an email. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is what the real purpose of cursor. Any questions on this? Any questions on this? Whatever we discussed. Can you try writing this? Can you try writing this?
So the security problem, that's every one system or for yours only?
It is for me. Oh, no. Yes, tell me.
The same thing for me too, yeah. You know.
म अलिअलि हेरेर हो त्यस्तै छ।
What is that? Procedure 42. System verify. There is some other procedure. Sys mail verify profile line number 42. There is some other procedure. Now this procedure got resolved. Okay, this procedure issue is resolved. Some other procedure issue is let me try that as well. Last option will see this. You try this. I'm sending first two. If you try, it will work. Need to be three. First true only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Meantime, I'm checking the other one. Okay. So DB mail we have to go. DB mail where it is. Yeah, DB mail or database email. Database email. Okay. Configure database email. Manage profile security. It is disabled. See, this one is disabled.
Yes, sir.
That is a problem. Database mail. Disable system security option is disabled in a system. So this is the problem. See here. I am enabling it. Okay, I enabled it. This is not working. It's showing this error still. Let me try now. Cancel. Database configuration and email. Still it is disabled. Manage profile security.
Yeah, mine work now.
It's not
Yes,
there
I
still,
know.
it is disabled. That's why I
Uh,
told, right? This is, DBS can do this very well because this is their work.
uh,
I'm trying to restart the server. Let's see. Not sure if it works or not. I'm just trying it.
Sir, we can cover SQL server profiler or not?
SQL Server Profiler is different. So see, I restart the server. I tried all the options. Still,
Yeah,
this is
same
disabled.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see profile security here. Any options? So I try to configure it. Let me see now. Yeah, it is enabled now. Let me go through this. Selected that option, public profiles, not showing only one, and then private profiles. Drop-down is list and grant access to all. Yeah. Where is grant option here? Okay, finish. Now let us try to send an email. Let me keep my email. It's in the queue. I didn't receive any email. Oh, it is not working. Log. The mail could not go. You can see the error. You see the error? You
Yeah.
can see the error here. The mail could not be sent to the recipients because of the mail server failure. Cannot send mails to mail server. That's why I asked, this is the one we have used using an SSIS. I'm not sure. I tried even other time. It didn't work for me. Anyway, this is a way
Uh,
how you can write the code. Try to
okay,
understand.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways, whether
yeah.
it sends an email or not, in real time, you'll get the company SMTP protocol. SMTP means simple mail transfer protocol. Okay. So,
Sir,
any
could you
questions?
tell me
Nothing.
once what you did in the database wizard thing? My laptop crashed yesterday, so I don't have access to any of the databases that we had or what we did in the database mail thing. I'm so sorry.
What happened? Your data system crash and you lost your database.
Yes, sir. I lost the database and like the everything that I set up, so I'm trying to do it again.
Hmm. What you want from me?
Could you one show me what you did in the database wizard thing?
Database?
Sorry, the mail wizard thing. How
It
did
won't
you set
work for you here. Here in the management, there is
Uh-huh.
a database mail. I tried to configure. I added a SMTP protocol here. Okay. After added here. Okay. After adding, I try to manage the security. So it's all looking good, but still it is not working. That's what I'm saying.
How did you add?
And okay.
And I think
So
Sarvaji, that's your. I think your is
yeah,
working. Yeah.
here you have
When
to
when downloading process, that's automatic. That's done. So
profile you have to create.
yeah.
Example, Gmail I am creating. Here SMTP accounts you have to give. SMTP accounts are nothing but SMTP whatever. This is the one I have given. Okay. New account. So here you'll be giving the account name, that is smtp.gmail.com. Description. Some description you can give. What is the email address? I'll give my email. Display name. The, reply email, same. Server name. Server name is actually this. So that's all.
Okay, sir. Is there also any way that I could get anybody's database that they have for this?
This does not require database, but because you lost, I'll give my database. You can restore it. You know
Okay,
how
sir.
to restore?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. I'll just give the backup of this. What is the SQL Server version you have?
I don't. The
Mm.
latest
I
one?
think
Okay.
2022. I think yeah.
Okay. Then fine. Because mine is 2019. If you have the latest one, no problem. I'll keep in the classes, Zorba, under that 18 to 2026. Okay. I'll share this backup file with you. Just open the inbox. Did you get the email? So there, wait, in 233, keep your email ID. Line number 233. Line number 233. Keep your email ID. Now to execute. Execute. No, execute is pending. Control R. All lines, 230. No, everything you have to execute together. Variables are there, right? SQL Server block to send procedure. Yeah. Where it is went. Same problem. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Okay.
this is a real time. Whatever I shown is a real time. You can stop sharing. I'm sharing my screen. Now going through the notes. I'll explain this cursor. You can practice. Prepare a cursor script. Okay. Let me go above. Sorry. So we discussed about all these cursor types I have written in the SQL file also. Lock types. There is a read lock. Read lock means on the select statements, we do the read lock. So these locks are same like what we have learned in asset properties. Read lock, exclusive lock, optimistic lock. Okay, these are optional. So absolute or relative position. I want to get absolute value or relative value. So till now what we did, first fetch next only we did. If you want to get absolute value or relative value, we had to, how we can write? Fetch absolute 50 from employee cursor. So there is a cursor name.
So it fetches the data from line number 50 in that case.
Yes, come again, Prashant.
So when we go with absolute 50, so it will fetch the data from line number 50 or what?
Correct. Row number 50. So create a stored procedure and prepare a cursor script to process all the rows from employee table. This we know how to do. So this is a scroll. Scroll, if we do, what happens is you can fetch first, you can fetch last also. Okay. So fetch first and fetch next. But here we started fetch next. Both are one and same. Okay. Fetch next means next value. Scroll helps you to go forward as well as backward. This is optional. If you write local and if you start next, it is next. If you explicitly want to go back, then you have to use scroll. Okay. To find out current position. Okay. Fetch absolute 50. Okay. From cursor and delete it. So where current of cursor means delete from employee, where current of cursor. What does it mean? You are fetching the 50 value and deleting from employee. Where current of cursor means wherever the cursor is there, wherever the current position is there, that is what you are trying to delete. Similarly, you can fetch the absolute value and update it. Okay. See here, prepare the cursor script to delete first row and update the last row. We are trying to delete the first row. First, fetch first, delete, fetch last, update. Okay. See here. You are going to use scroll. Why? Because you want to fetch first and fetch last jump. And you are getting employee number, employee name from employee. Okay. So optimistic log means it will log on low level and high level. Is that? So optimistic log, it's an update log. Okay. Fetch first, delete, and fetch last, update. See, this is the procedure. Okay, sorry, this is a cursor. In the procedure, we are using a cursor so that whenever you execute this procedure, automatically this cursor gets executed. Okay. What we are doing, this is a procedure. What it is going to do? It is going to get the data from table. That's all. So we declare a global cursor. Global cursor means this is accessible. The cursor is accessible outside the procedure and it is explicitly we have to deallocate it. We have to ensure that this is getting deallocated. Okay. So what we are doing, we are executing the cursor. Whenever we execute the cursor, what happens? This data comes and sits in this employee cursor. We are executing the stored procedure. Okay. Whenever we execute this stored procedure, automatically whatever the data you are calling in the cursor, it will get and sit in the cursor. Declaring couple of variables for this ID and name. And I am fetching the first. Because this is a scroll, we can fetch first and inserting into two variables. And I am deleting that. So fetch first and delete. Where current of cursor. So this delete, what it will do? It is going to delete from employee wherever the current cursor is pointing. Okay, wherever the current row is there. Fetch first row is there. So first row it will delete. Then fetch last from cursor and insert into variable. What we are need to do? We need to update this using update cursor wherever the current position is there. Update employee set salary is equal to this. Where current of employee cursor. Wherever cursor is there, update it. Close employee cursor, deallocate employee cursor. Okay.
Got it. So, yeah.
You got it? Fetch
Yeah.
first, fetch last. Okay.
Yeah, so wherever we have to delete or insert the row, we use this one, this query.
Yeah. If you want to insert also, you can do.
Yeah. Okay.
But insert how you can do from cursor? We cannot do. We can only fetch. We can delete. We can update. If you want to insert, it is going to be a duplicate. You can insert, not a problem, but it is going to be duplicate. Insert
Yeah.
into employee, where current of cursor, it becomes a duplicate. Okay. What you can do the audit log using cursor. We did right yesterday. We did right using cursor. We are
Yeah.
inserting data also. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear, right, everyone? Any questions, please ask me. So these are simple cursors. Whatever there in notes are, right? Those are simple cursors. You can understand easily. You can try easily. Whatever I explained in the session, right, in the SQL file, right, that is little complex because points to real time.
It is more complex, not little bit. Yeah.
Huh?
It is more complex.
Oh, yeah. It is little complex.
Yeah.
See, that's what. It depends on how you use in real time. Okay. I told, right, we don't use cursors. Okay, that's all indexes, sir. Can you do one thing? It is there in the notes. Okay, I'll send the updated notes. Go to this page number 194 and try to execute this cursor. I mean, try to create this procedure. If you want this to be a local cursor, you create a local cursor and keep everything. Don't use this. Keep everything in the local cursor. This one you execute, after that automatically cursor gets executed. Okay. I'm sending you the latest file. Can you try that? Someone share screen. Who's going to share the screen?
Sorry, I can share the screen, but like you need to tell me what I need to do.
Yeah, please share your screen. Go to the notes first.
Sorry, sir.
Go to the notes. I sent you notes just now. Okay. Go to that notes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we can use our own table, yeah?
Excuse me, sir.
I'm here, tell me. Sorry, I was talking on mute. So prepare cursor script to delete the first row and update the last row. Okay, now you can copy paste this. Copy paste this and try to understand each and every row and check the table is available first. If you want, you can change the table.
Sir, do I execute this?
Don't execute. Don't execute. First, you have to understand, right? So see what is happening in the row number 5. 5, we are declaring a cursor. 6, we are making it as a global cursor. When you make it global cursor, it is accessible out of the stored procedure in the session. So you are creating a procedure till line number 13 and you are just declaring a cursor and getting the data. That's all. You are not doing any manipulations. You see it in the line number 11. What you are doing, you are just getting the data from employee table and keeping in the cursor. Agree with that?
Yes, sir.
So with this, what happen is your cursor is active. Your cursor is active, but it is not open. You have declared a cursor. You didn't open it. Once you open the cursor, memory gets allocated. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please follow. You didn't open the cursor, you just declare a cursor. Okay, memory is not allocated, but you are making in the line number 6 as a global cursor. It means that this is accessible outside the procedure also till this connection is available. And you are making it as a scroll cursor. Scroll cursor, line number 7, which helps you to jump from one position to other position, scroll forward direction, scroll backward direction. Okay, you can read the data in any direction. That's what scroll cursor helps you. But with the scroll cursor, what is the disadvantage? Performance is low, memory usage is more. Okay. Then dynamic option means any changes happens in the table gets reflected. Optimistic, there will be a lock applied on the database. That lock is update lock. Okay. For which table? For employee table. So now execute only line number 11 to check whether the table is there or that columns are wrong. Just execute that. Okay. Table is correct, but columns are wrong. Just select that, Alt F1, select the employee and press Alt F1. You got what all the lines explained? Everyone? Alt F1. Alt F1.
I did. I don't know. It's not working. Do I need to select all?
Function Alt F1. No. Select the table. Function key Alt F1. No. Only table name, Alicia. Function key Alt F1.
You have to press two keys. There is one Alt key and then another is Fn, which is
Okay.
function key together, and then press F1. So three keys.
Okay, I
Yeah.
did that.
Okay. So what are the columns? We have employee ID and first name. Take those two. First column and second column. Instead of e number, e name, you change it to as employee ID, employee first name. Not that one. Below. Column names are there. See? Employee name. First column and second column you take in the from there and keep in the line number 11.
So it's going to be employee ID and first name?
Correct. Sixteenth. Fifth. May 5th. Last week what I taught on May 5th ranking functions.
Do I need to write any more column name, last name, gender?
You just keep two columns, that is enough.
Okay.
Just to see that, to fetch the last row and update the last row, delete the first row.
Do I execute now?
Yeah, just
Okay.
execute the procedure.
Okay.
Till 1 to 13 you execute.
I did, sir.
Okay. So procedure is created. Now it's a global cursor. So as it is a global cursor, what you can do, you can access this cursor outside the stored procedure. But if you want to access the stored procedure, access the cursor out of the stored procedure has to be executed, correct? Because you kept the code inside the stored procedure and you created a stored procedure. So cursor is not yet declared. It is in the procedure. Once you execute the stored procedure, then the cursor, the code gets executed and the cursor gets declared. Correct? Line number 15. Execute line number 15.
I did.
Okay. Now, if you see the output, what you got, it says that executed, that's all. So now cursor is declared and it is available in the session. What you can do now, you can open the cursor, line number 16.
Okay.
Executed.
Yes.
Cursor is open now. Now cursor is open means memory is allocated. Now just enter line number 17. You enter. Give one line. No, don't execute. Don't execute. Enter. Now we are declaring the ID name and fetching the first name, last name, and deleting from the employee. So just run the line number 11. Line number 11 execute. What is the first record? Nothing is there. How to do? Insert some data into this table. In the line number 14 or somewhere, you just insert the data into the table. Select start from employee and insert data into the table, please. At least 3-4 rows you insert, then we can see the output.
Insert table.
Hmm.
Insert into table name maybe.
Yes, you have to insert into table name employee. 4 columns are there. You have to insert all the 4 columns.
Let me check if
Or else, if you have any other table, you take the table. That's also fine.
am I writing the right query over here?
No, no. First, see how many columns are there. Select start from employee. You have more columns, right? Select start from employee.
I think she has only 2 columns.
Yeah, I think there's 2
No,
only.
no. I'm just keeping quiet.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want,
Okay.
First name, last name, yeah.
I want her to identify.
So, mm, do I need to write all of this over here?
So you have to give inputs for all the
Yeah.
columns.
First name, last name, gender, department, all.
Department.
You can add the department 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's yeah.
And
Wait,
and also is values, make it values. Value.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, copy this row and then paste another one and just change the value in there.
Thank you for that.
Sir, how many rows do you want me to write?
Yeah, give one more row. Whoever you want to delete, you keep in first. Give a different ID in the line number next 16. 1, 2, 3, 4 you give.
Yes. Is this good enough now?
Yeah, select start from the table.
Okay.
Now when we delete the first row that is Alisha data will be deleted. When we update the last row, Sanju data will be updated. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
So the requirement is to delete the first row and
Yes.
update the last row, correct?
Oh,
So
okay.
this is the data. Now scroll down. We have opened the cursor already. Scroll down. What you are doing from line number 24 till line number 26 or 27, what you are doing, you are declaring a ID, you are declaring a name. Okay. And you are fetching the first row from the cursor, and in the line number 25, if you see, fetching the first row from cursor and inserting into ID and name. Okay. And what you are deleting the from employee, where cursor is available, cursor of employee cursor. Where cursor is there? Where is it is pointing to fetch first, correct? So it is pointing to first first record. You are trying to delete it. Make a enter after 27. Make a enter after 27. Now execute 24, 25, 26, 27. Those 4 rows only. Cursor is declared. Cursor is already open. Now you are fetching the first row from customer and deleting it. Execute it. Okay, 1 row got deleted. Execute line number 18. Line number 18. So Alicia got deleted.
Yes.
Okay, now take that declare line number 24, you copy and keep in 29. Now scroll down. Fetch last from cursor. So 29, 30 you see. 30 what you are doing? You are fetching the last record from cursor and inserting into ID comma name and update the employee. There is no salary. So what we'll do is we'll update the department. Set department ID is equal to, in the line number 32, remove the salary and say department is equal to, let's say 3 or 5, whatever. It is 1, you are updating it to different number. Okay. So where current of cursor. Now execute 29, 31, 32, 33. You are taking a last row. You are jumping into last row. Cursor is open already. Cursor is open. It's in the memory. You are
I
just
don't,
reusing that. Okay. Jump to the last and update it. Execute those 4 lines, 29, 31, 32, 33 together.
but I don't think it's gonna work because this, oh,
It will work. We are fetching the data and updating the ID. So cursor is pointing to last record. Last record was pointing to 1. Correct? Now it will be point to 3. Just execute. Now right select start from. Scroll up. Line number 18. Execute. See, Sanju is updated to 3 department. It was 1. Agree?
yes.
Cursor was pointing to last record. That's what we are saying. Update the employee. Department is equal to 3. Where current of employee cursor, where the current row is highlighted or selected. Okay. So this is how you can use cursor outside the procedure also. Now you have understood. Go to the end, run close cursor, deallocate cursor. Okay. So now cursor is properly released. You got it how to use cursors?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I want you to go through the code, understand the code, run the scripts so that you'll understand how it works.